On Monday, Prime Minister Modi inaugurated the country's first inland waterway, the National Waterway 1 in Varanasi. Now, this has been hailed as a cheap and environmentally friendly mode of transport. The Prime Minister himself said that this is a next generation infrastructure that will completely transform the mode of transport. Now, what might not survive to see the next generation is India's national aquatic animal, the Gangetic Dolphin. The Gangetic Dolphin is a blind animal and it is endemic to India, which means that it is found only in India, exclusively around the Ganga-Brahmaputra belt in Bihar, Chambal and Uttar Pradesh. Now, how does this national waterway affect the dolphins? Let's start with the basics. The cargo traveling through the waterway requires propellers to move forward. The Gangetic Dolphin, as I had mentioned, is completely blind and it comes in contact with these propellers and is shred into bits. Next, the Gangetic Dolphin survives completely on echolocation, which basically means that it emits a call and navigates with the help of the echo from those calls. Now, with the engine sound of the cargoes and dredging of the stretch, the dolphin has got no other option but to be deprived of its most advanced or developed response to the external world. And furthermore, with dredging and the movement of the vessels, the riverbed ecosystem is completely destroyed. Now, this riverbed ecosystem comprises of the flora and fauna, which becomes the food for the small fish, which in turn becomes the food for the dolphins. So the entire food chain we are talking about is completely destroyed with one vessel at a time. The vessel movement further requires deep, wide and straight waterways. Now, the smaller fishes and the dolphins prefer the meandering course of the river and the sandbars, the natural sandbars created from this meandering course. Now, the waterway also requires barrages. About 16 barrages have been proposed across the waterway. What happens now is that these barrages fragment the river course. So this breaks the dolphin groups, the dolphin population into small groups that causes inbreeding, the loss of genetic diversity, and it's not possible to sustain those population over a long time. Now, let's not even get into the pollution caused by the coal dust, the fuel leaks and the oil spills that are inevitable with this ambitious plan. Now, one could argue that like every other animal, every other endangered animal, the aquatic animal could also have perhaps a wildlife sanctuary. The good news is that they do. The Vikramshila Gangetic Dolphin Sanctuary is in Bhagalpur in Bihar. Now, the bad news is that the national waterway cuts right across it. With fewer than 2,000 individuals alive, the Gangetic Dolphin has been accorded the same status in the Indian law as the Royal Bengal tiger or the Gir Asiatic lion or the Asiatic elephants. The Prime Minister's ambitious plan has now seemingly wrapped the tricolour shroud around the national aquatic animal.